Dear student, welcome you again to my class. Today, I am going to discuss with you your English past paper, and it is one of the most important topics of your syllabus. It is in Unit 12. We move to our today's main class. I am Mohammad Jamal Hussain, Assistant Teacher, English, Kumilla Modern High School. Look at the picture. What do you see in the picture? I think all of you will be able to understand a tree. It's a tree with its root. Now, my question is here. The root of the tree we can see easily. This is visible to all of us. But after the reading of the text, we will discuss about the roots that I am going to discuss with you, whether it is visible or invisible. Okay. So our today's lesson is Unit 12, Lesson 1. Lesson title, My Roots, and it is in Unit 12 of your textbook. So I would ask all of you to open your main textbook. It is in page number 152. I would like to ask all of you to open your page 152. We'll read out the whole text fast, and then we'll discuss the unknown words with their use in the sentence and what parts of speech these sentences are belonging. Okay. Dear student, after the lesson or after the learning outcomes of this lesson, you will be able to narrate incidents in a logical sequence, fill in the blanks, present information in a chart. We read the text first. Look at the picture. Look at the pictures and the caption below. How do you feel looking at the photo? What do you think? People take such risk to go home to celebrate it? You can understand from these two pictures how madly they are rushing to their relatives, to their roots. For what purpose? We find out it from our text. Why they are going so madly. So that we will find out it from our text. Look at the pictures also. A steamer, you can say, or a launch. And there are several buses carrying passengers. Both of the vehicles, the launch and the buses, people are overcrowded. And these are the common pictures. These are the of our Eid festivals. And we can see these pictures every year. Okay? Look at the main text part. Eid is the main religious festival of Muslims in Bangladesh. Eid means happiness. Everyone wants to share this happiness with near and dear ones. So, most of the people who are living outside their homes for different reasons have a strong desire to get back home during the Eid vacation. As a result, there is a mad rush to board buses, trains, or launches for going home. These often, you can pronounce it often also, causes transport accidents. These are also, we all are staying in a pandemic situation, and there is a restriction in our journeys also, but about 300 plus people have lost their lives during these festival also. That accidents that take away many lives. However, these cannot stop from people from going home to meet their family, in-laws, or friends. What makes people rush for their homes in spite of serious hazards? Why? Why they are so madly going to their roots? This is nothing but people's desire to return to the roots. Do human beings have roots like the trees that we have seen in our first picture? The answer is yes, but unlike the roots of the trees, they are invisible. They lie in our minds. It's these roots that make a bond between us and family. Members, in-laws, friends, neighbors, and even between us and the land where we were born and grew up. In that sense, our families, our land of birth, relatives, our culture, traditions, our surroundings are our roots. And wherever we stay, we feel the power of our roots. It's our roots that develop our identity, making us what we are. When we lost that bond, we became rootless. Human beings who do not have any roots are a non-entity. In other words, they do not have any identity. They do not have an identity. They don't know where they are from and or where they are heading to. This often makes them feel empty and lost. This is the whole text of this lesson. And now let's learn new words from this text. Look at the word roots. You can understand the meaning of the word from this picture also. And whenever you will learn new words to increase your vocabulary, you should learn it, know about the parts of speech of that word and its synonym and antonym and its use also. If you learn this way, in this way, you will be able to memorize them. You will be able to take them in your brain for so long. Okay, the meaning of the word, the part of the plant in the earth. Another meaning, your relation to a place because you were born there or your family used to live there. The synonym of the word roots is origin. Festival. It's a noun also. The synonym celebration, event. The use of the roots in the sentence, human beings have the roots, but unlike the roots of the trees. You can also use these words in your own sentences. Okay. Festival means a day or period of celebration. Synonym of the word is celebration, an event. It is the main religious festival of Muslims. Now let's see move for another word. Rush. It's a noun and verb also. You can use this sentence as both parts of speech. The synonym of the word hurry, hasty. Now look at the meaning. A certain or means of conveying people or goods from place to place. Now its use during the Eid vacation, there is a mad rush to board buses, trains, or launches for going home. Hazards is a word, it's a noun. Synonym, danger or risk. Meaning, a danger or risk. Use of the sentence. In spite of serious hazards, they are trying to board the trains. Look at their hazardness. There is no place for any people to board that, but they are trying to subvert that. This is the mad rush. This is the full of their roots. Now look at the word invisible. It's an adjective. The sound of the word is unseen. You can understand by looking at this picture, the head of the person is invisible. We can't see where his head is. Now, look at the meaning. Not visible to the eye. The use of the man's face is invisible. The man's face is invisible. Now, look at the word rootless. Rootless is an adjective. And the synonym of the word is nomadic. You all know the meaning of the word nomadic. You have read about it in your class 8 of the river gypsies. You have seen them. They're moving. They're living the life of a nomadic life. The synonym of the word is nomadic. Now look at the picture. You can understand the rootless people and the meaning of the rootless. Not having roots. The children don't know where they are from, where their root is. Okay. The condition, the use of the sentence, of the rootless word in a sentence, the condition of the rootless people are unbearable. Now, we have a task. I think all of you will be able to do the task. Fill in the grid. You have to fill both the grid with appropriate information from the text above, the text that we have discussed so far with the unknown words. And I think all of you will be able to do the same job. At first, you will pause the video for at least 5 minutes. Then, you will write down the answers that makes our roots, the problems of a rootless person, what makes our roots, write the 5 things here. Then, you will write the problems of a rootless person here. Then you will match your answer with my answer. I am giving you the answer, but it is your duty to pause the video for 5 minutes. Then you will match it. You will match your answer with the answer I will give. So your time starts now. And please pause your video for 5 minutes, then match your answer with it. I think you have done your task. Now we match my answer with your answer. That makes our roots family boundaries, love to friends, love to in-laws, love to neighbors, vicinity with the land where we were born and grew up. These are the 5 things that makes our roots. On the other end, let's move towards next portion. The problems of a rootless person, he or she, or they have no entity. They are devoid of values, devoid of humanity, devoid of social responsibility. They don't have any responsibility for their families, for their forefathers, for their societies. And they always feel themselves empty, feeling of empty. Or we can say emptiness. I think all of you have done well with the answer I have given, and I think all you have done better for this. Now, let's move to another task, and it is, again, it's fill in the gaps activities. I think you all of you have understood the text very easily, and you will be able to do the task easily also. Here, first of all, in answering these sorts of questions, you have to read out the text, main text. There will text for you in your exam, and you will read the text again and again. Then you will read this text, and without the gap, you will try to understand the meaning of the passage, also meaning of the unknown words. Then you will be able, I think you will be able to fill the gaps very easily. You shouldn't answer very quickly, very hurriedly. If you do so, there is a chance of doing mistake. So, first thing first, you have to read the text again, and you have to fill it according to the information that has been given in your text. So, I'm also giving you another 5 minutes, and I think you will be able to do it very cunningly. Okay? Okay, I am also again giving you 5 minutes. Please again pause the video for 5 minutes. Then try to write the answer of the passage. Then you will match it with my answer I am giving you right now. Okay, I think you have done your task. Now match your answer with my answer. Eid means happiness, and this Eid comes to us twice a year. Every Muslim in Bangladesh has a strong desire to share this happiness with their dearest persons. That's why almost all Muslims, regardless of rich or poor, are found crazy to get their homes during this vacation. It causes a mad rush for boarding buses, trains, or lunches. You have to be careful what the words after the gap. Okay, be careful. Looking both sides of the gap, you have to notice carefully before the gap, gap and after the gap. Then we will be able to match this sentence very carefully. Another thing you have to remember in your mind that if you know the use of the verb, noun, adjective, and adverb, where we can use those words, and in which places of a sentence they can place or they can be placed. So, if you know those rules also, you also can fill these very easily. But you have to be very careful about the meaning of the sentence after filling up the gaps. Then you will match your answer with the sentence also. Then it will be very easy for you. Now I am giving you some homework. First of all, as we have learned from this lesson that people are going home by buses, trains, launches, but in all of the journeys, people are seen overcrowded. Now I am giving you a task to write a letter to your friend informing him or her about a train journey during Eid festival. You have an experience. If you have an experience, you can write it to your friends. And I think it will be very interesting to all of you. Okay? So, I would like to say you again another thing which is very important for you. Please stay home and stay safe. You all know that the COVID situation in all over the world is worsening day by day. There is no hope for all of us. There is no immediate hope. So we have to have patience and patience. We have to stay at our home. We should not go outside for any triply manner, triply occasion. And if you go outside, you must wear your face mask, and otherwise you should stay at your home. And you all know that there is an online examination, and you have already participated in first one, and second one is going to be start very soon. And so stay home and stay safe. I think it will be very helpful for you. Don't go outside. Okay? You have to be very careful about yourself first. If you go outside, you may carry the diseases for your elders, for your parents, for your grandparents also. So I will ask all of you to stay home and stay safe and read carefully. And you all should have a routine as you all are staying home now. Thank you very much for your patience, and I will take another class on this unit very immediately, and I think and I hope you will also enjoy this class, and that's why I am saying you goodbye for today, and see you in my next class also. Thank you very much.